Know my name so badly. So black, flip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. You know what bad baby, they know I'm the queen. Do it. The one I know just how I do it when I do it. I got that magic touch, it's a rush coursing through my veins. When I show up, everybody knows that I'm gonna change the game.
Guess it helps if you guys can hear me, huh? Do I have audio? You guys hear me? I bet you do. I just want to make sure. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Oh, good. Echo. How about echo? Echo. Loud and clear. Good deal. Good deal. All right. So Jimmy went trick or treating tonight. I got it by myself. I thought we would discuss some. What do you guys think? Man, this is just really weird. I need somebody to talk to. Hey, Carl, how's it going, man? It's been a long time since I seen you. We all ears. That's a good deal. Me and my connection. All right. Well, so I'm going to start with some basics, and you guys just post a comment if I missed something or there's something that you want to you want to talk about. I'm gonna try and fix something right quick. Shouldn't take me but a second. Let's see. Maybe that's it. Not quite. There, no, almost. Good enough. All right. So, how do you get to our finals? Anybody answer that? Can anybody say 5 shows? 5 shows, not 50 points, just 5 shows to get into the Base Wars finals? Uh, that would be it. 5 shows. Mm, 5 shows in the class that you wanna compete in finals in. 5 shows in the class that you want to compete in finals. No 50 points. Yep, that's right. 5 shows and be a member and say hello to me, that's right, and, I like to eat too, you can find me at dinner. Yep, be a member and 5 shows, that's right. Chris, I hadn't been into Walmart in a long time, man. Tell him I said hello. Alright, what is something else we would, probably want to know about Base Wars? You gotta get those 5 shows in the class that you want to compete in. So, if you get 4 shows in Assassin and 4 shows in Monster, then you're not really qualified in either one of them. A lot of people did that, skipped around and didn't quite have enough, shows to compete in the final. Don't let that happen to you. We have a lot of shows, so you should be able to get all the shows you want, get those 5 shows. Alright, well, I bet you guys know all this. You guys need to, yeah, I did that. That's why our attendance was down for our last final. I felt bad though. There were some people, pretty, influential people that I really would've enjoyed having at our finals that I couldn't let because they didn't have what they needed to compete, which was a total bummer. 'Cause, I would like to have had them compete. Uh, well, let's talk about trunk classes. We have 4 now: Stealth, Boss, Godfather, and Kingpin. Those are our 4 trunk classes. And trunk classes, your sub enclosure and your subs have to be in the trunk. Your amps can be mounted anywhere, any other part, but the enclosure and the speakers have to be in the trunk. Is there a frequency cap in Port Wars? There is not. No frequency cap in Port Wars. All right. Anything else to discuss on a trunk? Oh, yeah. A hatchback car is not a trunk. A trunk has a trunk. That means it's got a place where back seat, would cover up the back space. So you can fold that down, you can cut it out, don't matter. But, it's not like CRX doesn't have a trunk. That's a hatchback. That would be in the no wall class. Alright. Our no wall classes, we have Bandit, Assassin, Ninja, and Warlord. Ninja takes the place of the old Assassin. What do you call it if the sub is in the back, but the port comes out through the trunk? If it protrudes into the cabin, now it's a no wall. It's not a trunk build. But if it doesn't come through that barrier where the seat is, then it's still a trunk. But if it comes out past where that seat bracket comes down or the seat wall comes down, then it's a trunk. I mean, then it's a no wall. Alright. In the no wall classes, we have Bandit, Assassin, Ninja, and Warlord. So, Assassin, we had that as a class last time, but it is pretty much, Ninja. Like, if you used to compete in Assassin, you probably compete in Ninja. We just changed the names. For a no wall, to be a no wall, it has to not be a wall. Or any other questions about that? I'm just kidding. Mm. Hello, Facebook user. Wonder how that works. How do you get to be a Facebook user? Hmm, that's cool. Um, so for us, a wall is sealed off with the intention of shrinking the cabin of the vehicle. Uh, if you try to build a wall, but you fall short, you don't shrink the cabin, and you don't seal it off, even though it may go to the roof or close to the roof, it's probably a no wall for us. If you're not paneled off, it's probably a no wall, except for like a 4. That would probably be still considered a wall. Or band pass, I guess, is the technical term. Man, you guys got no questions. I did this the other day on Thursday night, and I had lots of questions. Right? Yeah, Dave. I get those reports pretty regular. They say I'm obscene. Yeah, I need to get Eminem to play us a song for our opening. I look like a ghost. Yeah, I'm in disguise. It is. It is. Yeah, all the trick or treat people are outside. I got me a paintball gun. I thought about shooting them if they come by. I thought that might be fun. Like the newest classes score sheet. Yeah. So probably what Walt is talking right there is we struggle to come up with the pro or the clamp classes just because honestly I've never clamped. Not never really been my thing, but um, after just listening to everybody, I just felt like the best thing to do was come up with a least trunk, no wall, and wall. So there's 3 clamp classes: a least trunk, a least no wall, and a least wall. They're all top 5K classes. And then there's an unleashed trunk, an unleashed wall, no wall, and an unleashed trunk. Uh, yeah, that's all I really know to do on those. So that's what we did. Now, this is how you get into those classes. 1, you can just enter them, right? And 2, if you peak higher than 53 hertz in either a trunk, a no wall, or an open class, or a C pillar, then you'd go into the pro classes. Whew. Let's see, 12 eighths. Man, you make me do some math. 12 eighths. An 8 is 50, so that's 600 inches. And it depends on what kind of build it is, you know? Like, yeah, Jimmy Pittman went trick or treating, man. He's short enough, he can still get away with it. Think about all that candy he's gonna get. He's too far away to share it with me, too. Okay. Right? So yeah, so that's those pro classes. This is all new to us, so we don't know how those will do. We don't know if we'll wind up changing something next year or not, but I hope we don't. I hope it'd be nice if we still use this score sheet for like 10 years. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I can't really answer that, Austin, without knowing if it's a wall, no wall, that kind of thing. Yeah, we have a motorcycle class. It we have a couple of them. One is called the Iron Horse. That's for motorcycles and side by sides. But then the Demo Wars classes, they are also there's some motorcycle one in that too. So yeah, I'm surprised that you haven't. Let me go look at that right quick. Won't take me but a second. I thought I sent you an email on your membership. Let me see. Let's see. Well, take me a little longer than I thought to find it. I know I've seen the name. I may just not. Hey, check and see, did you receive an email from me? Yeah, check and see, did you see, get an email from me? Uh, and either way, you need to reach out to me, if you did, and I'll send you what you need. And when did you do it? When did you get it? Where did you get it? That would be helpful info. I can't tell who it is, who this is. So this is the way the memberships work. You can get it from the judge, or you can just reach out to me directly, or you can go online onto our website. There's a store there, and it's good that way. Uh, yeah, yeah, you need your number. I thought that everybody that has a membership now has their number. I've started sending emails with, but if you bought it, I may have sent you an introductory email telling you to go fill out this little form that I have. And if you've not filled that form out yet, then you don't have a member number. If you do, I don't see I don't see this name on my member list. So yeah, just message me directly. Either message the base horse page or me, and we'll get it fixed. Let's see, 4 tens. I have on a 5K. Or is that 14 tens on a 5K? 14s probably. Compete in any other class and I have a chance. What do I suggest for running a 5K? Bandit. Yeah, Assassin would be your only one, I think. That's a no wall. Yeah. Yeah, I think Assassin's your only shot, but Assassin's not like it was. Like I said, don't look at last year's results for Assassin and think that that's what you're up against, because last year's Assassin is this year's Ninja. If I had been thinking, I would have put the Ninja, uh, I would have put the Ninja as the new class, but I didn't think about it. Let's see. Yeah, Carl, you do. We got a show coming up in your area soon, and, you don't wanna be hunting shows or classes towards the end of the year. See, will extreme vehicles be allowed to compete in those pro classes, or will there be a specific class for extreme SPO vehicles like RPs? Yeah, they are the they are the pro vehicles. They peak 70 hertz, probably, maybe even 80. So that's what the benefit of those pro classes are for them. They would probably want to go into, uh, the unleashed classes, you know? But yeah, that is what we created those classes for. Assassin is still a 10K max. Yep, it is. Yep, that's right. Yep, you're right. Need some music, y'all. It's quiet in here. Maybe play one of them back videos in the background. Every week I have to go and appeal to YouTube and Facebook for the music that's played in those videos that I pay for. I pay for. I still have to go through an appeal process. So frustrating. So is B still a class? It is still a class. Beast is still a class. It's 40,000 watt max, 40 under 53 hertz. Mhm. Yeah. Y'all have any other questions for the pro classes or the C pillar classes or the open classes? How about what to do with the mic? I hand you the mic and you kind of do with it what you like, or the sensor, I should call it. You put that sensor anywhere in the vehicle you want in front of the front seat location. 38s is my 38 wall on 30K will still be beast. Man, you gonna make me do some math. 50 inches times 30, that's 1,500 inches. Uh, no, I think that puts you in legendary. If my math is right, 50 inches times 30 of them would be 1,500 inches, and that puts you in legendary class. Yeah, I can definitely explain old school class because that's the way I competed all my life. So the old school class, you have to meter with the car sealed up with the sensor on the glass, foot over, foot up. I think is what we define it. Um, and you have to play one of three songs: Chicago's "Hard Habit to Break," Michael Jackson's "Dirty Diana," or dang, the most popular one, uh, "Last Dance" by Irene Cara. You gotta play one of those unboosted, unmolested versions of those songs, and that's it. That's it. Gotta be sealed up, though. Doors closed, you can sit in or out, that doesn't matter, but the door's closed and, on the glass with not bass boosted. Single 15 on 3,500 watts. I'm assuming that's a no wall, so, 3,500 watts is going to be assassin class. Hey, I'd like to say something too. For those of you that haven't competed with us a lot, we've got a lot of new people. Uh, so so power does make a difference, but it's not as much of a difference as you think. Cone area is definitely king, and, if you're new to us, you're gonna see that that's the case. Power is not as big a factor as you think it is, but, just wanna throw that out there. Highs and mids classes, these are our demo wars classes. They are welfare, mailroom, blue collar, white collar, CEO, and then we also have one for the kids and one for the motorcycles. But the welfare one is pretty much stock speakers or stock locations, and subs don't count, but stock locations and subs. The mailroom class has a 12 speaker max, not count subs. The, blue collar has a 30 speaker max, but doesn't count subs. White collar, 60 speaker max, doesn't count subs. CEO is unlimited, uh, and unlimited highs and mids. So just the basic version. Yeah, you're if you're talking, if we're back to, uh, the old school, yeah, the basic plain Jane version. Finals trophies, I will be traveling around the country as soon as I come back, from the show in Las Vegas. I'm gonna start delivering those. I was waiting on they have wires they have wires coming out of them, and I had a little adapter that you would screw onto it, and you can plug it in the wall and it lights up. And that shipment still says, uh, delayed. That's all it says. So, I'm gonna deliver the trophies, without that, and then you guys are car audio people. You can wire them up any way you like, and they'll light up for you. But yeah, so as soon as I come back from Vegas, that's pretty much priority number 1. Yeah, it is a peak. The old school is a peak, it's a peak, not an average. Let's see. Yep, MO Awards, they're new to us. We haven't had those. Greg Kelly come up with those, but y'all pray for him. His dad just passed away Sunday, so, he's doing all that right now. Let's see here. Doing a 56 at 28 hertz. That's pretty good. I remember, this guy, he plays like 10 hertz, right? 10 hertz. You know, I seriously did think about that. I wondered how far out of the way it is, but that's a pretty long ride. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure. But I did think about it because somebody ordered some T-shirts and stuff from right there in Dallas, and I'm gonna drop those off. So I was like, I could knock a couple. I'm gonna get on it as soon as I come back from Las Vegas. Let's see here. Yep, that's a terrible thing. It wasn't expected either, so, you know. Hey, Richard. Richard's got one of these 164 no wall builds in a Dodge pickup. You're the only one that went up to Kansas. Well, I tell you what, well, yeah, that's true. So, hey, let me ask you guys, comment on this. Yeah, 164, man. It's even he built it for other ores, so it's like a low window in a big Dodge 2500. So, I've heard a little bit, but what did you guys think about how we did finals, man? What do y'all think about that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or maybe we just don't wanna do finals, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Man, I mean, silence. Radio silence from you guys. Bobby, where town are you located? Are you coming to the show in Las Vegas? It's Q class. Sorta, Bobby. We call them demo wars, and you gotta get judged from outside the vehicle. Right? Right. Audio guys and crickets. That's right, man. That's a true statement right there. Yeah, but I'm gonna go to that, show in Las Vegas, and, I wondered who all I would see out there. What do DB drag Is that a trick question? I don't know. Uh, don't know. What do they accomplish? Probably the same thing we all accomplish. Not a whole lot. Bragging rights? Yeah. Well, they do have the people that have the biggest and loudest bills running their org. Um, I don't know if they only run in that org. I think some of them also run Mecca, but, I mean, they got the biggest number of guys in that org. I'm not sure, I don't know what the pool is, but they definitely do, right? You should try a kicker amp, man. Yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Um, yeah. This seems like the more money you have, the better you can get. Well, man, you know, you can do it without money, but, def definitely when you have the money to get better equipment, uh, like the equipment some of those people are using first of all, you can't get it. You know, they got special voice calls and they special this, special that, but the main thing is, man, those guys just spend a lot of time testing, which time is money. So, but they have the means to test, and if they blow a woofer, they probably don't have to go totally pay 100% for it like you do or I do. So, yeah, man, it's not about the money. You can definitely get out without the money, but it definitely helps if you got you know, if you're gonna spend some of it. Yeah, Richard's in Lafayette, and, we do shows there, but USAC is real heavy in Texas, and they're right there beside Lafayette. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's talk about those top 10 lists. So I've got some help coming, a little bit later to help me make those top 10s where they'll be a lot easier for me, and I don't have to go through all these scores to come up with it. Honestly, I kinda expected to have it already, but within a few weeks, surely, I will have that document, and, we'll be able to do those more often, maybe even weekly. Right now, the hard way, I'll do it once a month kinda thing, but, I think it'll be to where we can have them every week. That'd be nice. Yeah, the satellite locations, that's what I was talking about. What do you guys think about that? I liked it, but man, it is fun to have, one big show somewhere to get everybody together kind of thing. Space Force is not big enough for that yet, but, uh, maybe one day, maybe one day, but right now, I don't think we're big enough to ask you guys to drive to the center of the country somewhere. It's a long ways to drive, you know? Gas is $5 a gallon. Yeah, we don't have a problem with that. We don't really have a lot of rules, so the judges don't really have to judge a whole lot. No problem. We we posted up, some top 10s recently, and hopefully those classes will stay that way for the next 20 years. Hands down. Slamology. There's not another one that I know of that's a quarter of the size of Slamology. Slamology's there ain't nothing on that level. We are making strides. We are. I have a build, sort of, no. So my pickup is gutted, and I work on it when I can, but the truth is I spend literally 100 hours a week on base. I spend all my time on base wars. I certainly have in the last 2 or 3 months. There was some time we were getting ready and building those trophies for, finals, and then we took on some new judges and stuff, and that's been a blur. So, just, the last few months and that seems like, you know, it's quick, but man, like, you look up, it's been 3 months, and you're still sitting in this chair, you know? So, it just goes fast. But, yeah, I have one, I'm working on it. Uh, I'm gonna build the dash and all that stuff in it, so I just took the dash out, gutted it. Matter of fact, you guys have seen it. If you look at the guidebook that we have, that's it on the front cover there on the first page. That's my truck, right? Y'all think y'all are due. I think y'all got Jordan had a month off, and I think y'all got one coming up. And, I'll tell you what, it feels like it. If we didn't make a total mistake with the changes that we made, I didn't wanna make any changes, to be honest with you, 'cause we're we're able to grow easily, and it's not a very difficult, org to run. We're not anti-rule, and we stand firm on our rules, but we just don't have any, and I don't so the biggest reason I didn't wanna come up with these pro classes and all this stuff is because I don't want to have to define what stock is. I don't wanna have to define what I already didn't really define what a no wall is, but I don't want to. I just when you define something like that, you open yourself up to all these rules and crap, and and in my opinion, that's what plagues the other orgs. We don't have any we've had 0 problems since I created this organization, and I know that as you acquire rules and stuff, that gives some you're gonna try to break them or bend them as much as you can. So that then you start having to get committees and all this, and we don't do that. Uh, difference and one there's a couple differences. One is, I'm not afraid to make a class or to just make a rule. Uh, I know a lot of orgs, they gotta have committees and this and that. It works for them, but I don't need a committee. This is not a democracy. If I think it's right, we'll just do it, you know? So, that allows us to be more agile than the other orgs, and I think that's probably why we're growing the way we are. Yeah, indeed. We got Walt in the Carolinas. I'm not sure where that Lumberton is, but, um, yeah, so we're new up there, and we haven't had a judge there, so Walt has come on with us recently. So, all you North and South Carolina guys, um, you'll have more shows for you there. I know y'all have a couple of orgs up there, pretty busy already, but, I mean, give us a try. Do I think a three-way pro set will hang with 218s on 9K ported? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Let's see here. Yep. Walt Scott, Ruckus, and Chill. Yeah, we're trying. I ain't gonna make rules, but I'll make classes. But I'll be honest, the term lab only holds so many classes, and we're getting close to it. Now, I will tell you, we're expanding our motorcycle stuff, but it'll be a whole different score sheet. Like you won't see this one. We're doing some motorcycle only shows, uh, so we're gonna break those out a lot. So if you got motorcycles, you might want to jam those things up because that's coming. Hmm, 6 hours. Wow. Yeah. What area are you at? Alright. I'll, yeah, because I need to get on that, whole, membership thing. Yeah, now, I'll say this too, we don't charge, for our shows. Now, if there's a bunch of other orgs gonna be there and they charge, we charge also, 'cause that's just fair, but otherwise, if you just wanna have a show, we don't charge, you know? If you choose to want to sponsor the show, there's a fee for that, but that's just that puts your name on all the advertising and stuff like that. That's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. So, Richard, one idea I come up with is, some of the locations that we have been to before that we couldn't accept, y'all really killed the people in, Hammond, I think it was. I think y'all tore that place up. They won't ever let I don't think the city will ever let us come back. But, other than that, we might do some of those locations that is, hard to have demos. We may do something called closed door demos. So you can close, you have to demo with the doors closed, and really that's to help the stunt walls not get us kicked out, 'cause stunt walls is what get us kicked out of all locations. Yeah, Shannon, in your area, man, I think, well, Greg's pushing hard. It's coming on strong over there. Um, I think so. I think it's gonna be good there. So the trunk classes are the same. I didn't change the trunk classes, but I did add one. If you're comparing to last year, I added a stealth class to the trunk. That's up to 250 inches. Um, a boss class, which goes up to 350 inches, a Godfather class. And listen, uh, I shouldn't say this, but I will. The most popular build in the country is 212. The second most popular is 215. So that's kinda where some of these classes top out at. It's to target the most of the people. That's how we pick those numbers. Yeah, yeah, the Harley shop. No, no, not the Harley shop. It was, Rambo's place. I forget what that place was called, but y'all walked out. They was down Highway 90, and, he told me the city when we return is gonna cost. So, I say this all the time, if people would play music that the stunt walls, if they would play music that people recognize and like, they probably wouldn't we wouldn't get shut down as much because of those. But nobody, well, I won't say nobody. I don't ride on the norm listening to techno music. I just, if you don't, well, never mind, I shouldn't say that. I don't do it. I don't know anybody that really does it unless they don't have mid bass. Uh, most people that do that don't have mid or bass for the most part. That's just my opinion. 212s. So what I said is do what you wanna do behind those panels. Do what you wanna do behind the panels, but when we look in there, it needs to look stock. That's what stock is for us, and the judge is gonna judge. So what's the unleashed? So what's the unleashed? Is it no wall, wall or no wall? So I just put out a score sheet in the last 2 days, I think, day or like yesterday maybe. Now we have a unleashed trunk, a unleashed no wall, and unleashed wall. That's what those are now. Yeah. We hunting, Dave. We hunting. Hmm. We could have broke those pro classes out to 1,000,000 of them, but man, we don't do a lot of clamping, so uh, that's why we didn't want to do that. And we already have look at this. Look at all these classes, man. This is embarrassing. That's a lot of classes. What's a good question? I like questions, especially when I don't have anybody to talk to. Questions pretty valuable right now. How does it work? Base war. It's funny. What's the good question? How does what work come out? Yeah, 5K clamped. C pillar is your subs and your enclosure have to be behind the C pillar. Amps, batteries, and any other thing that's got to do with the audio system does not have to be behind the C pillar. Yeah. Boy, it's quiet in here. Well, you do not need a high voltage class. Just go into unlimited due to ratings. So there are some people that are series in a bunch of 12-volt batteries to like 240 volts. That's not fair. So that high voltage class is for them. We'll never use it probably here in the States, but we've got some people south of us in the Caribbean that they do. So there's that. Look here, we got the man himself. So truck bed counts as a C pillar. Uh, truck bed, that would count, according to Jordan, that is a no wall if it's a blow through. But, yeah, so if you do a blow through, that's no wall. If you do it, then it's not a C pillar. It's just a wall. Good try though. I mean, that's admirable. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 'em, showing up at the door downstairs as well, trick or treating. I hope they don't take much 'cause I'm hungry. Unleashed is, unlimited power and, of course, it doesn't matter, but those classes about the frequency. 4-door has a back glass would be a C pillar. Yeah, but it's a pickup. Are you talking about your pickup? If you're talking about your pickup, then that would be a wall. Even though it's a C pillar, we're just gonna call it a wall. Let's go try that. I mean, I'm proud of you for for that one. Uh, passenger holds mic. That would be in the, hot seat class. That's the only class we have where that is a requirement. When we started all those demo classes, the hurricane, all those, you had to hold somebody had to hold the mic for every one of them. But, as we got bigger and bigger bills, people started tapping out, started messing everybody's run up, so we stopped doing that. And then, uh, I guess technically that could be dangerous for whoever the judge is if somebody was to get hurt, be on them kinda thing. So, uh, I don't think that's the case, but just to be safe for the legally, we said you don't have to hold. Yeah, technically, I guess it is, but we're not very technical around here. Yeah, hot seat's the one where somebody's gotta hold the sensor in this area. And basically, it's you hold it here to get a demo, but if they can't take it and, like, put it toward the board behind you or something like that. Hot seat is, it doesn't matter, it's one of those demo classes. Um, it's not a wall or no wall, it could be any of 'em. Yeah, I think so. I don't see anything wrong with that. And I'll give you guys some knowledge, one of our classes that we have is called, that one is called deathmatch. The deathmatch was originally designed to be a call-out class. Uh, the way we did that when we started it was, uh, both of you paid $30, we kept some, you got some, but the winner got 40, we kept 20 of the money, so of the $60 when you 2 battled, um, we didn't do that much anymore. Now, Jimmy runs that class, they just get up there and wail on it for 3 minutes, that's a 3-minute class. Man, you gotta have some stuff to do 3 minutes. Yeah, well, that's what we used as a death match, but, uh, that's when you call somebody out to see which one's the loudest, head to head kinda thing. Hmm. Y'all, this is so foreign. 2 years ago, I think we only had 3 or 4 judges, and the score sheet was not at all like this, and I'm just thinking this conversation that we're having now, boy, things have changed in a small amount of time. Wow. Right? Well, I didn't go through the whole score sheet. Is there, any other, questions you guys might have yet? 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. It's a long time too, man. Yeah, 1 minute's a long time. When you wide open, when all knobs to the right, 1 minute's a long time. Yeah, mayhem is a 1 minute long. Mayhem is 1 foot outside the window, be it driver or passenger window. 1 foot outside driver or passenger. Gotta have that power in that battery, yeah, that's right. True loud, 28 to 52 hertz. So, you know, I, the truth is, man, I haven't looked at any of the other orbs. I don't look at them because I don't want to, get an idea from them and copy them because we have them. So I don't wanna do the same thing in another organ. So I don't know anything about all this, to be honest with you. They said that our demo award classes were similar to Mecca's, not Park and Pound, but, whatever their version is. But, yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. Got leafed wall twice. That's be terrible. Uh, I don't see that. My score sheet has wall? Okay. Well, I need to fix it then. That's weird. Mine's not like that. I probably just screwed up when I exported yours. I'll put you another one in that box tonight. Deathmatch doesn't have a Hertz. Nope. Wide open. So let me talk about our crowd loud too. So I think I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said that in Mecca, which Mecca's version of that is parking pound, I think. They said you can't touch the vehicle or whatnot, but with ours, you can, man. You can make yourself a wall. You can touch it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Uh, you do you. That's what I say. Do you? Uh, so there's that. All right. Well, I don't see any more questions, and I don't have. Oh, I will tell you guys though. I did make some. I'm making noise. Check this out. I use my little gizmo here, but that'd be cool if I could though. Oh yeah, I made me some noises to use at the show. Yeah, did y'all hear that? Hear that little buzz? That's a Greg buzz.
Let's get ready.
I'm keeping that secret. Let's see. So if I pull up and bolt my door shut, no questions asked. Leave a spot to run the sensor into the vehicle. All right. It's the only question I got for you at this point. Let's see. But crowd loud is that's 6 foot from the vehicle. I mean, you can do it. You bolt it shut, but it just seems like you'd be louder with the door open. Let's see, what's this other little noise in here? Oh yeah. I was gonna try to make this show a little bit more entertaining for you guys. Uh, I do realize that I am entertainment, but I thought I could enhance it a little bit. I've been trying to talk Greg into taking my place on here, but he hasn't agreed yet. On the Pro Class 5K stock, is that a no on? Sort of. I created that is the least classes, and I broke it apart into uh, so there's a least trunk, a least no wall, and a least wall right here, right there. So that's the way they are now. Right? I think he may be. Hmm. I know it. I think he would do better. Tried to get Dan Current to take my spot some time ago, but he didn't. All right, guys, come on. Y'all have any more questions? Let me see. We're not doing points. We're doing shows for the finals. One door opening, the other door still closed. Yep. So we got points. I hope to share some good news with you guys. And these points that you acquire, you're still acquiring them, but I hope to share some good news with you soon to be able to use those points. But not yet. Rotate judges. Huh. Oh, well, these judges live in their own little towns. That might be hard to do. But hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Not all the judges have told us yet. I have told you, but on the April the 20th, uh, we're planning to do a show like we did at finals for the weekend of April 29th. I can't remember the date exactly, but we're going to try to do a nationwide show. So you'll be competing against people all across. By that, I mean, you might be in Kansas, standing on the parking lot, competing against somebody in Tennessee. Uh, but it's not gonna be a finals or anything, just gonna be it's gonna be a fun show, fun thing to do. So, anyway, April the 29th, I'm not looking at the calendar, but I think that's the day that we had figured out. So all the judges that might be watching, find you a spot to do it on that day. It'd be awesome. Hmm. All right, guys. Well, I'm not gonna keep you guys until you're just bored stiff. Uh, but I don't really have anything else unless you guys are interested. Let's tell you what, real quick, like, let me see if I can find our shows this weekend. See where they're gonna be. So this weekend on Friday, we've got Mobile, Alabama. Let me move it over here. Let's see ya. Got Mobile, Alabama at Ultimate Audio and Fabrication. And then we have Team Husband and Wife this Saturday. I think that is Walt's show. Yep. Then y'all saw Jason Miller in here comment earlier. His vehicle got stolen the weekend of finals, and so they're doing a benefit for him in Norman, Oklahoma. So there's no awards really being given out, uh, but every dollar every dollar is going to Jason. Base Sports is taking no money. Every entry, every dollar gets handed. And then Savage Sounds Base Off is in Brooklyn, Missouri. Assuming that's Jimmy, I believe. And then the Showdown in Las Vegas, that's Melissa. And then I think that's it for this week. And hey, Richard, next weekend, B&W Auto Sound in Lafayette. There's a show there. And then also next weekend is, and then that's the following weekend, I'm sorry. Then we got Ruckus and Chill coming up on November the 19th. So couple of shows in the next few weeks. Lumberton, North Carolina this weekend. Y'all go give Walt a big day. It's exciting for us to be up there. Um, exciting. I really like it up there, man. It's really fun. I hate that I'm not going to be at all those shows. All right, guys. That's it for me. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good week. And if we talked about these memberships, definitely reach out to me sooner than later so I can stay on top of that. And we will see you guys next Monday.